So we are in July. Pride Month is over.
Yep.
And we had an absolutely amazing Pride Month. Meeting so many folks in the community. It was absolutely wonderful seeing everybody in St. Pete getting together, supporting each other. They
Absolutely.
had a turnout, I heard, of 350,000 people.
Yeah, it was insane.
It
the number of
It
people.
really
Yeah.
was. So why don't you tell folks a little bit about what we did?
So what we did was we partnered up with the Big Gay Radio Show, our friends at the Big Gay Radio Show, and we actually marched in the parade with them, which was a lot of fun, although it was hot as hell. I mean, it was crazy. And I was feeling it I don't know about you, but the next day my legs were like jelly. I mean, I was like, oh my God, I'm too old to be doing this.
Right. And then for folks that haven't walked in the St. Pete Parade before, is you have to get there hours before you actually start walking.
Yeah. So you're standing there waiting
right.
in, 90-degree heat.
Yes.
And you're already a sweaty mess to begin with. And then you're marching in the parade. And the parade only lasts like a little over a mile. So it's not like you're marching for a long period of time.
Yeah, we were walking in the parade like maybe, 45 minutes to an hour or something like that.
But it was crazy, crazy hot. Like,
it was.
For sure. I was like, by the time we were done, I was like, okay, I'm over it at this point because I don't like to be hot and sweaty.
Right.
Like,
do you think that if you were attending an event like that, you should wear jeans or shorts?
Okay, so I did wear jeans only because so my legs are like super, super white and they reflect off.
Oh, okay. Got you.
It's kind of like your bald head. Like the sun reflects off my legs. So I want to spare people from that.
Right. Okay.
So I was wearing jeans. So it was super, super hot. But the next day when we were doing the street fair, I did wear shorts because I was like, no, I can't do the jeans. But we did decide that next year we're renting a convertible.
For sure.
And we're going to represent the Skittle Squad. And we're going to ride in the parade on our own.
Absolutely.
And we'll throw out beads or
whatever. We'll throw out beads. Yeah. It's really fun, those bubble guns.
Yeah,
wait, you had a bubble gun during the street festival.
I did have a bubble gun, yes.
But it seemed like it was high maintenance. It was a lot of work. It was
very high maintenance. It took literally like an engineering degree to put the thing together. So I was like, okay, Rick, put this together for me because I don't have the patience for that kind of stuff. So he put it together, but then it wasn't working like very well either. Like
maybe you need to try a different brand or something.
Maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. But yeah, we did have a bubble gun.
On the street during the street festival.
During the street festival. And we were passing out merch.
Yeah. So big shout out and thank you to our street squad, Skittle Squad team. We've had a group of about 10 folks that came over to my house, and we would head over to the street festival with a bunch of Skittle Squad wristbands, and we just combed the streets. I think we had maybe 300 or 400 wristbands.
Yeah.
Talking to everybody, telling them about the show. Now, I do have to tell you something I didn't tell you during the street festival, but I may have cheated a little bit because it was so hot.
Oh, okay.
It was hot again that day.
Yeah.
And there was an amazing city bus. It was a cooling center. And I
saw that.
Potentially maybe went in there for about 30 minutes and just sat there and handed out wristbands in the bus.
Okay. Well, I mean,
it was so amazing because it was so nice.
I did bring you, I did buy you a fan, one of those fans that you put around your neck.
Those are cool. Yeah, those are great.
Those are only effective for a short amount of time.
Right.
I feel like after 30 or 40 minutes, they're not effective anymore. You're just...
But you know what I really did love is the cooling towels we got from the VIP tent.
That was nice.
Yeah, remember what happened there?
Oh, so no offense to David and Lee because, they do put on a good
it was amazing.
Show and everything. And we had elected to do VIP for both the show, which was Martha Wash and some other folks were performing. And the VIP section was a big tent, and then you had your own restrooms, and you got free drinks, and so on and so forth. And then later that night, we had our own VIP cabana. Mm-hmm. But when we went to do the VIP tent, we were bum rushed as soon as we got in there, and they were like, "Do you have tickets?" Mm-hmm. I'm like, what are you, the Gestapo? I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, no. I'm like, yes, we have tickets.
Well, we had been, canvassing the streets for a while. So we showed up a little later than everyone else.
We did.
So yeah, we did get interrogated for a moment, but the VIP experience that David and Ali created was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah. It was amazing. And, Martha Wash was
my goodness.
Fantastic.
She was so much fun. Yes. I was 100% gay that whole day.
Yeah, so much fun. Mm-hmm. And with the VIP, you got right up, next to the stage. Yeah. So we were like right there at the very front.
Yeah.
But she put on an incredible show.
She did.
Amazing.
She's 71.
Yeah.
She was singing Raining Men like she was
absolutely
back in 40 years ago.
The crowd was going insane.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. And then later that night, we had our own VIP cabana next to the pool at the wet spot. Mm-hmm. So that was a lot of fun. We had some of our former guests.
We had Morgan
future guests.
Morgan
was there.
Was shade.
Brian was there.
He was shady as usual.
Right.
Yeah.
Scott, who is coming
Scott
up.
Simon.
Yeah, Scott Simon was hanging out with
next
us.
episode.
Yeah. I think Raquel Blue hung out with you guys
she
for a
showed
little
up.
bit. Yeah.
Because I know you were really, really tired because you were a little older, so you have to call it a day earlier.
I was exhausted. Yeah. It was like that weekend took a lot. I mean, like I am really getting old.
You're pushing 60. I know.
Yeah. Shut up. Anyway, so I mean, I'm getting a little old to be, partying it up with the 20-year-olds anymore. Yeah. Like it definitely took a lot out of me. Like,
I will say I went out Thursday night.
Yeah.
I didn't drink anything.
Yeah.
But I went to bed at probably around 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And when I woke up the next day for work, it felt like I had been out drinking.
Right.
And it was just because I just didn't get enough sleep. Right. So yeah, I hear you. I definitely hear you there for sure. Yeah,
because I'm like, okay, I'm getting really, really too old for this. So
well, one thing that probably will definitely help is just drinking a lot of water. Because you don't like drinking water.
So
this man, for the record, almost gave himself heat stroke because he would not drink water during the Pride Parade while he was wearing jeans standing 3 feet behind a truck with the heavy exhaust. I came over to Paul. I felt so bad. I was like, Paul, I'm like, do yourself a favor. Let's just step back like 10 feet from the truck and you'll probably cool down a little. No, you wouldn't do it.
Because, I was assigned safety guy. So I was wearing like the orange vest. I looked like the construction worker
look like
from the Village
YMCA
People.
construction worker. Yeah.
So I was behind the truck to make sure, that nobody got hit by the truck and, everybody was safe and everything. So I didn't get to pass out like the carnations.
We were passing out carnations and it was funny because a lot of the flowers would come off of the stems.
Oh, yeah.
And I was instructed by our fearless leaders, do not hand the carnation to the people flower first. You have to do it stem first. So I was handing out all the carnation stem first. And then a lot of times I was just handing them a stem with no flower.
And so there was like a whole procedure to this.
Was a procedure. Yeah, there was a procedure.
Wow. Okay.
And I was baffled after no one would take this last flower. Like I offered it to 10 people and then I looked at it and I was like, oh, it's a stem.
Because it's a stem.
It was just a stem.
Okay.
But it's great that the Big Gay Radio Show did hand the carnations out.
Yeah, because everybody does.
Many beads.
Yeah, everybody does beads.
Yeah.
So the fact that they were doing carnations was unique and memorable. And we actually, during the parade, we actually got a shout out. Do you remember that? Because there was 2 people that were kind of like acting as broadcasters.
Yeah, they gave us a huge shout out in front of the grandstand.
So I ran over to the grandstand and flipped open my vest and said, because I was wearing a Skittle Squad t-shirt. Yeah. And they said, we got the Skittle Squad here. Although they did say we were with the radio station and we're not with the radio station, but we were walking with them. But at least the name of the show got a shout out.
That was really cool that they gave us a shout out during the parade. That was
it was
fun.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. I mean, although we waited for hours to start walking, once we were in the parade, I had never walked in a parade like that before. It was really, really fun.
So this was my third or fourth time walking in the parade. So I already knew what to expect. Like last year I walked with my company.
Oh, okay.
So I knew what to expect, but it's not always nice to see people that you don't normally see, that you run into,
Mm-hmm.
while you're out and about, and you may not have seen them for a while. So
Right.
it's nice to see those people that you may not normally get to see. And then, marching in the parade is always a lot of fun. Although I do think next year we should just rent a convertible.
I do have a whole plan set up for us. It
and
includes a lot of air conditioning,
Yeah.
private drivers, and
right.
yeah,
Because
just
I told Rick, I
for
said,
sure.
Rick, you can drive the convertible. Dave and I will sit in the back, and we'll just be like this,
Well, I want somebody
waving.
fun to drive the convertible.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, we'll figure it out. I mean, I
Like
love
someone-
Rick, but maybe someone young and hot in a Speedo or something.
Oh, that's
maybe
a great
Scott.
idea.
Maybe Scott.
Scott Simon, yes.
God,
Yeah.
he's so cute.
Yeah, he's coming
Oh my
up.
God, he'll be on our next episode.
He is coming on the next
He'll
episode.
be wearing clothes this time, though.
Yeah, damn it.
But that's okay. We'll flash up some pictures of Scott now and on the next episode just for everybody to have a little bit of eye candy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got to love those lips on his ass. Anywho, I think we probably should wrap it up.